EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On the jump.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60, 60. And 7 block, 76, not 70 range, but 70.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Come on. Dragon 60. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 36 yards.
First down, Browns.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Okay.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first, Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well-executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. To return is Greg Gordon. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on second down. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Throwing Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets first down. First carry down for Jahmyr Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second down, Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside with 35. 17 yards on that connection. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The motion man here is McClure. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. Racing to the end zone. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
Terrific
yards.
start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Tackle made back at
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss. The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and long for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. James Pierce. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready. Set 18 Cardinal. 18 Cup. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60
Receiver
Eagles.
in motion, headed left.
Go.
On second down, Richardson. That's to the big tight end, Colston Loveland. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third down.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
18
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Come on. Traffic. 60, 19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
Throwing, Richardson. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
Change it. Hey. What is it?
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Shaheed with the catch. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's good for a Jets first down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's first and 10. Jackson up top again. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
19 more yards.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
41-yard line.
You are X.
Again, it's Jackson. On the run to the right. That one out wide to Gibbs. Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go.
Now Jackson. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
That's good.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
15-yard line.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, New York. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker.
Riker is lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Jets 7. Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got Loveland free left side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the set. Ready, go.
On play action, Richardson forced out left. Now he'll air one out, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards.
Ready up.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Buffalo race 60 by 6. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson rolling right. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. James Cooks, touchdown Cleveland. That his second TD catch of the season. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. James Pierce, he's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half. Jackson now on 2nd down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. gain of 16 on that pass play.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
Richardson going right to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
His kick is good.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 98 yards. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Will Riker to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time he's got room at the 30. Down to the 10.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Greg Dortch returning. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And they'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Richardson going to move him around.
Ready?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Able to locate his running back open downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19 tight. 19 light.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this.
Touchdown, Browns! A great effort there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Yeah, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Now Jackson.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Again, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
18, Pioneer.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
You talk about this Jets defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying,
Hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Terry McLaurin, 45 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
35. Jets 21. Will Reichard to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
13. Hey, middle. Alpha, sit hard. 180, sit hard. You at, hey, Ozzy.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete to DK. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready?
Pushing through the contact. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jets 28. Will Reichert to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now Richardson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied
on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown. New York.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
69 yards.
And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jets 35. Will Reichard to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Now it's Richardson.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense, and if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Open man is Tucker. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it first and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Let's go. Nice. 70 Lions.
The slot man in motion right.
Ready.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Colston Loveland, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, good footwork on the span. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's good for a Jets.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath,
a great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
56. Jets 42.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Able to avoid him at the 40. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this return going to come to a quick end. He is belted at the end of that one.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. A good pickup there at 22. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Escapes the defender. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
14-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
56, Jets 49. Will Riker to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Richardson looking to throw this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Richardson looking to throw.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And yet again, it's McLaurin.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
49. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey.
Jackson now. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
To throw again is Jackson.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Owen. Right shot. Sit out. You change it. Sit out.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Jets 56. Will Riker to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Browns 70. Jets 56. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Hey, middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
This went into the hands of Pitts.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson will throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jahmyr Gibbs from 4 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Score Browns 78, Jets 64. Will Reichard to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Start. 19 Charger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cooper Kupp from 8 yards out. And the Browns get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Richardson will throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I've got almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now it's Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Hey, middle. Right shot. Sit up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, 47 yards. And the Jets are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
72.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage
how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Richardson off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll motion McLaurin left. From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll try and do this himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Here's Jackson. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it.
One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
Now Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Throwing, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Jackson going to keep it.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Jackson.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Richardson.
He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Cleveland, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they will fall to 1-1, and they'll try to get back on track on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.